Well, everybody, it's the weekend again, and we're bringing you the Friday fishing forecast. This week it's been pretty windy, rain on and off. It's just been a crazy month so far. July is usually no wind, hot, but it's so different right now. We have winds coming out of the northwest at 10 to 20. That's what it's forecast for the entire weekend. It looks like the rain chance is going to be a little better on Saturday than it is on Sunday. I think they're calling for 60% on Saturday and 20% on Sunday. So with that being said, I want to go ahead and get into the Friday fishing forecast, into the tides, and then we'll get into the schooners. Now on Saturday, we have a high tide at 7:10 a.m. at a 1.6. Then we have a low tide at 12:20 at a 1.14, and then a high tide at 5:55 at 1.76. Now, as you can see, it's not a very fast moving tide tomorrow, so it is actually going to be really good for grouper and snapper. The inshore fish, if you fish the tides, you're going to catch fish. Everybody's doing really well on snook, and I've even seen some reports of some nice trout being caught, but definitely the snook bite has been on fire this last week from my buddies that I know that are captains. They've done really well on snook. But the snapper bite is also really good right now. So if you're wanting to get out and get on some snapper, I highly recommend that. Let's go and talk about Sunday. On Sunday's tides, we have a high tide at 7:47 at a 1.71. Then we have a low tide at 1:42 at a 1.01. And then we have a high tide at 7:16 at 1.52. Let's go ahead and get into the majors and minors. On Saturday, we have a minor feeding time from 6:29, a major feeding time from 6:29 to 8:29 a.m. And then another major at 6:50 to 8:50 p.m. And then there's a minor from 12:32 to 1:32 p.m. And then on Sunday, we have a major feeding time from 7:10 to 9:10 a.m. And then another one from 7:30 to 9:30 p.m. And then the minor is 1:24 to 2:24. I want to say thank you to everybody that's put in orders this last week. I want to apologize. We were a little bit behind. We were waiting on hooks to come in. Everything's kind of going crazy with all kinds of back orders. My roundabout business, same way, back orders, trying to find trolling motors and all kinds of other things. So it's been extremely tough, but we finally got our hooks in. I got a ton of orders out today. So if you're waiting on an order, it's on its way. If you ordered some cast nets, I'm picking them up on Monday. Lee Fisher was closed for a little while, so I was not able to get cast nets. And I just want to say thank you for all the support, all the people that have stopped by. It's great meeting new people. I actually had a father and son stop in yesterday, and they were from Tennessee. They came all the way down here to go fishing Tampa Bay because of what they saw in the videos. So that's awesome. I hope they went out and caught some fish. But this weekend, like I said, the weather is looking a little iffy on Saturday, which is the day we're going to go. I know it's going to be bumpy. We're just going to have to deal with it. I might try some different things. I'm not really sure yet, but we're going to get out there, and as they say, we're going to send it. Still don't really understand that one, but it is what it is. But again, if you haven't signed up for the contest, sign up for it. And I apologize, I still haven't picked the 11,000 winner and then gone and repicked the 10,000. I've just been extremely swamped with all kinds of things, but I promise I'm going to do it within the next few days. Get it out there, get it done, and get these people on the boat. Unfortunately, with this weather being the way it is and as bumpy as it is, I don't want to take people out in that, because if you're not used to it, you're not comfortable in it. I want it to be a perfect day. So we are going to start taking these guys out that we owe trips to, and get them out there and have a good time and get them on some grouper and snapper. And if you're looking for jigs, braided line, fluorocarbon, you can order right online at our website at tampabayfishingchannel.com, and that's where you also sign up for the contest. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube page. That's helping us out tremendously. We're growing at a pretty steady pace, and like I said, we really appreciate all the support. And if you're going to get out there, as we like to say, fish more, catch more. Have a good weekend.